Thank you so much. Great. So it's really, really nice. I see, you all wishing to be a part of a training in a world. And trust me, training is something which has always been very close to the Prism and to me. Uh, who are really trainers? They are nothing but the one who actually trains someone or something, based on their occupation or to the, maybe to the fitness or to the instruction or in the corporate world. And the role of the trainer is actually to develop the competency and the skill set in any individual that we have, which they perform effectively and efficiently in the workplace. So I think let's understand the journey of how to be a trainer with one of our very strong facilitator and a trainer from PRISM Philosophy, which is Nishi. Nishi, I think I'll just pass it on the hat to you, and I think take it forward from here. All to you, Nishi.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a pleasure to be associated with PRISM. Thank you so much. And I'll just start with a brief introduction of mine, and then we can go on with the session. So as you all know that my name is Nishi Agarwal, and I'm an MBA in HR. I have started my journey working with some of the blue chip organizations like Audi and Honda. And since then, there was this inclination towards soft skills training. So I got myself certified with PRISM and the TTT certification basically. And since then, I think the journey has been incredible. So as you all know, my students, that I was a part of Jaipuria as a business communication faculty. So that was one of the major milestones that I had. And then I got NIFT through PRISM, IDBI Bank through PRISM. So they were some of the leading corporates and institutes that became a part of my journey. And also I've been associated with Myntra, PNB Bank, and the latest breakthrough has been Narsi Monji. So yes, quite a phenomenal journey, and looking forward to train you people. And the forte of mine has always been deep research and development, and it has been communicated through factual correlations and relevant company examples, corporate examples. So without further ado, I'll quickly begin with this session. So what do you think a trainer is? A trainer is somebody who trains, who actually teaches, and they transform lives. And so it becomes a purposeful journey then. And with this, I will start with the session. And so the topic is being a trainer, a purposeful journey. And just one second. So about PRISM, so we are into training. We also facilitate coaching, one-on-one coaching. So also the certification programs are there. There are different certifications we have. Recently, we do have yoga and wellness program that's delivered by Anubha ma'am, basically. So yes. So I have a question, guys. If you can just let me know what qualities inspires you in a trainer. What are the qualities that you look forward in a trainer? Like what is that inspires you? If you can just answer me, if you can unmute yourself and let me know. So I can see Meenakshi joining in, and we have, yes, if anybody can answer, what is that you look forward to in a trainer?
Oh, what we look, hi Nishi, what we look forward in a trainer is someone who is knowledgeable, who has insight about what he's training about.
Absolutely taken. Okay, anything from Gledy, anything that you would like to add? Okay, anyways, we're moving on. So Meenakshi, very well taken, and I actually believe in it. And so the roadmap to today's journey is, it's called ABC concept, and A stands for approach, wherein B stands for benefits and C stands for cost. A is the approach. What is your approach as a trainer? What are the benefits that you reap once you become a trainer? And what is the cost-effective approach of being a trainer? So this is what the entire roadmap is. We'll be discussing it as we proceed. Moving on. Anubha ma'am would just like to say, I think there's some issue with the link because the students are messaging me. So if you can just check it once.
I'll just do that.
Yeah, thank you so much. So moving on, as Meenakshi, you said that, we look forward to the awareness part, the content creation part. So while we talk about approach, the first is SME, which is the subject matter expert, which means that, how what is the importance of content creation, how well aware are you, how profound your knowledge is, and what is the source that you refer to. I will just let you know that please ensure that whatever source you are referring to, it is very authentic, because we were never actually told the sources that we should refer to. And I've always ensured that whatever sources I refer to, it's very, very authentic and profound. That's how I ensure that, I refer to McKinsey studies, I refer to Forbes, I refer to Harvard, something that's very, very quintessential, very specific, because it gives you a clear idea of the content and the impact that it has on the audience is phenomenal, because you just go on with the content really, really well. You're very confident when you present it. So definitely the first thing is, how well aware are you as a trainer, and what is the impression that you cast on your audience. The second aspect of SME is, how well do you know your competition, the competitive industry. I don't know whether you've heard about Ankur Waliku, motivational speaker, somebody who was an entrepreneur, he's an angel investor. His net worth is $15 million. He's been doing phenomenally well. So what he does, his USP or his value proposition is that he always trains the youth, and he gets inspired from the elderly people. So that is what his forte is. That's how he has been designing his training programs. And every trainer has a kind of forte. So I would always tell you, the trainers, the budding trainers, anybody who aspires to be a trainer, please ensure that you have a certain niche that you carve. Like, for that matter, I always believe in very, very rational figures, factual correlations, very deep study. So please ensure that your content is really, really profound, because when it is very strong, very specific, the impact that you create is actually, it becomes really nice, it becomes very amazing. So yes, that is something to be actually pondered upon. So the first is SME. The second is certification. So yes, we are talking about certification here, because let me tell you one thing, when we talk about certification is basically, before you become a trainer, before you become an L&D specialist or a functional trainer, skill-based trainer, anything that you desire to become, you will always have to have a trainee trainer certification. You head to a corporate, you will need a trainee trainer certification. You go to become an L&D specialist, people will ask you, where is that you've done your TTT certification? So please ensure that, whenever you get yourself enrolled, that company is very, very it's really something that has created storm. And so yes, ensure, because it creates a base, because when you have a certification, it creates a base of yours, and also the kind of apt knowledge they give you, the accuracy you get, and the acknowledgement you get. So this 3 A's, you become really apt, the accuracy you develop, and also the acknowledgement. So then the entire journey, it becomes very purposeful, because your foundation is laid, your foundation is created. That's how the importance of certification is. Moving on to the third part, which is, what is the scope of training? The scope of training, it's growing leaps and bounds. It's doing, like, it's created such a huge demand, and after the pandemic, the surge has become really, really high. The scope has become wider, and it's huge. So having said that, there are different aspects to it. You can become an L&D specialist, you can become an O&D specialist, you can become an influencer, you can become a voice and accent trainer. So you can be a freelancer trainer, just the way I am doing. So there's this vast scope to it. And also, I would just like to tell you, how do you get the clients? We will teach you the entire thing. How do you have to handle the clients? What is that you have to do with the clients? How do you build the networking? Everything you get it while you enroll for the certification. So yes, that's very important. There's a different journey that will start once you become a part of the certification. Moving on. So I think we have few more people who have joined. Welcome to the session, guys. Welcome. So just would like to understand, enough that I have spoken. So just would like to understand how, what do you think, how big is the training industry? If you can just let me know, just pour in your ideas if somebody would like to speak. So yes, let me know, your ideas. If you can unmute yourself or you can put it in the chat, that would be really nice. I would like to see what is your idea. How big is the training industry? Any answers?
Yes, definitely. Training industry has got very much actually wide scope and improvement.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, with the cutthroat competition in market, it gets absolutely necessary for you to train and upskill yourself quite frequently. And then obviously then with the pandemic and with the options like freelancing options that you pursue, I think it's a good thing to do because you could really build something of your own and uh, kind of train people also.
Absolutely. Well taken, Meenakshi. Thank you so much. And also, Sachin, thank you so much for the participation. Yes, definitely. It has become really, really big. And after the pandemic, let me tell you guys, it's growing like leaps and bounds. The surge is so, so high. And I can't tell you, we'll just show you certain facts so that, just 1 second. Yes. So these are some eye-opener facts. And actually, even I was taken by surprise that this is so intimidating and this is so different. I mean, it was something that was really I also got struck by it. I was stunned. So it's like $3,000 billion is the training business. And we all know, the generic, I'm just talking about the generic population, they get 25,000 per month. And once you become a trainer, once you get that certification, what happens is you start earning 3,000 to 5,000 per day. So for 10, if you get a training for 10 days, what you earn is 30,000. Within 2 to 3 years of expertise, you start getting 3,000 to 3,000 to 7,000 to 5,000 per hour, and it becomes 70,000 in 10 days. I have witnessed the entire journey. Let me tell you, people. So when I started my journey, so see, it also depends how consistent and how competent are you when you become a trainer. For me, it was I had this very strong inclination towards training. So within a year, I think I started getting, I got 7,000 per hour, and it just developed. But it depends how you take it, how consistent are you, with whom is that you're getting the certification done, because all this is really, really significant. It is only then you become a very sound trainer. So it's very important, where do you get the certification from? And let me tell you guys, the skills that a corporate has every year, 10% of the skills, they need 33% of the skills they get obsolete, and 10% of the skills they want an upgradation. So the management, they look for 10% of the skills to get upgraded. So these are some of the eye-opener facts. And having said that, moving on to the next one. So since we were talking about the 3 pillars of being a trainer, the second pillar is what are the benefits that you receive as a trainer. So once you get associated with PRISM, what happens is you will get a kind of branding, obviously. so you get to be the shadow for various training assignments. You'll get to understand how is that facilitation works, how do you work as a trainer, and obviously the expertise, the guidance. Anubha ma'am has the expertise for about more than 20 years, so you get all that once you become a part of PRISM. The second is definitely, you know, the kind of financial independence you get. Obviously, if the financial independence is higher, the productivity gets higher. And, you know, if everything goes really well, there is definitely a wellness of a being. Your health does really well. And also there is a journey to self-discovery. I think everybody would agree to it. So there are different benefits that you reap when you become a trainer. And obviously, you know, talking about the current thing which is happening, the pandemic, and the stress levels are so high. So if you become a trainer or you put it up as a backup plan, anything that you decide to do, I think what happens is you become really strong-headed. Your health improves because something that you're following it as a passion, as a hobby, or probably within years, or probably within some time, you make it as a full-time career option, anything that you would like to do. But I think, and the major thing is, your skin starts glowing, you become really, you know, the health goes really well. So yes, these are certain benefits that you reap once you become a trainer, and obviously the expertise that you get. Moving on, I think I have spoken enough. So if you can just let me know, since we are only restricted to a 30 minutes window, so I have to wrap it up really soon. That's how I'm going a bit fast. In case if you have any queries, please put it on the chat box. You can unmute yourself and let me know. And I think there was this answer by Sachin. Definitely. Thank you so much, Sachin, for your input. And so if you can just let me know, guys, if you can let me know who are your favorite trainers or influencers? Anything? Anybody has any answers? I don't know if some answers, any favorite trainers, influencers? You can unmute yourself also, that also. Okay, really nice. Victor Manikum from Mumbai. Nice. Thank you, Sachin. Okay. Anybody else? Meenakshi, anything that we can hear from you?
Well, I like the idea that Guru Gopal Das or Jay Shetty
Acha.
talk about life
Yes.
and motivation. So kind
Yes.
of they're one of the influences that you kind of listen to the advice on a day when it's not going well, to understand, you know, what you can do better in life, so that, you know, you could draw that motivation from there.
Absolutely. Even I love his insights. And Gledy, anything that you would like to add from your side? Gledy, are you there? Anything that you would like to add from your side? Sadhguru, very nice. Yes, even I follow him. So yes, definitely. Because what happens is, so I would just like to let you know one thing here. They all have their niche, and they've all created their niche. And so it's really important. How do you carve your niche, and what is the value proposition that you offer being a trainer? Because that's how you create an impact on the audience. And there's something about them that it gets set into your system. So it's really important. How is that you speak? How is that you articulate? And the entire finesse and the foundation is led when you get the certification done, because you get the idea how is that you have to conduct yourself as a trainer. So yes, it's a very significant thing. Moving on to the next slide. 1 minute. So the next pillar is, how is it a cost-effective model, and what do you think, how can it be a game changer? When we talk about a cost-effective model, I'm just trying to put a point here which says, you know, like it is so equivalent to a degree. The certification is so equivalent to a degree, because a degree takes 2 to 3 years minimum to get completed, but you get this certification in about 24 to 30 hours or 15 hours. And, you know, it gives you it gives you a stream. Your entire path becomes so streamlined, so structured, because you get a kind of certification and you get a kind of upscaling. So this entire thing is called the Netflix moment, because nowadays the leading corporates, since we have already seen the eye-opener facts, everybody is looking for upgradation, everybody is looking for upskilling. So it's really important to understand that, it's very important to understand that how is it a cost-effective model, because you are getting the value in just a certification. You don't even have to complete a degree, and that's how the entire thing is getting solved. I mean, such a cost-effective model it is. It's so much value for money. So yes, I think everybody, I would suggest, please go ahead, upscale yourself, upgrade yourself, because that's the current trend. That's how you can grow yourself as a trainer. And also, if anybody would like to share anything on this, you're most welcome, since I have been speaking a lot. So over to you guys, anything that you would like to add, because this has something which has taken the, it's doing so much of like it's taking the world by storm. So anything that you would like to add, because upgradation and upscaling is so important. And if you get this in the value of a certificate, I think nothing like it. So if you can just let me know your ideas on it, like any idea that you would like to share. What do you value as a certificate? And it can be anything, be it a digital marketing certificate, you become a trainer, or you become a coach, anything like you would like to upgrade yourself, any creative path, because that's so much required nowadays. And so yes, okay. Anyways, we'll go to the next point. How do you think it becomes a game changer? When we talk about game changer, I'm just trying to say, please identify your metrics. When I became a trainer, I knew very well that, what is my forte. For me, my communication skill was a forte. But yes, gradually I did improve on my intellect. I did a lot of R&D, and I still do that. Thank you so much, Pranali, for joining. It's lovely to have you here. And so yes, when we talk about the game changer model, I'm just trying to tell you that what is the value that you add as a trainer? What is the unique value proposition that you bring in as a trainer? And having said that, I'll just like to bring an example. If you have heard about the company called Sugar by Vinita Singh, and so what she has done is, I just like to add just a corporate example that I'm bringing out here, because what she did, she understood the Indian market. You know what, when she started her journey, she actually failed twice. But then when she started with Sugar, she did a very profound research of the market. She got to know that, the Indian skin, what is that she should make for the Indian skin. And that's how Sugar was developed. And it is so complementary to the Indian skin, because that's how Sugar was developed. She did the complete R&D. She got to understand that there is no product which suits the Indian skin. So that was her forte, that was her value proposition, and that was her game changer idea. That's how we should always understand what is that we are bringing to the table, something very different, so that people get attracted to you on that note. If you've heard about beer biceps, anybody who follows beer bicep, I think all the youngster, all the youth, they follow beer biceps. Anybody would like to say anything about him? Beer bicep, anybody? Pranali, would you like to say something?
First of all, hi ma'am, it's so good to see you.
I'm so happy to see you. So happy to see you.
Yeah, it's been so long. It's been so long. Ma'am,
yes, absolutely.
ma'am, to be
Absolutely.
honest,
Yeah.
To be honest, I just joined in,
Yes.
so I was just doing some renaming thing. It was going on, so I didn't literally. Please, can you ask me what were you asking me?
Yes, absolutely.
Again?
Anybody can answer. So it's Beer Bicep. Have you heard about him? This guy, Beer Bicep. Ranveer something. I don't know. I mean, he's very famous on Instagram, so it's okay if you don't know him. I
No,
just
no, I don't know. I
absolutely
don't know
okay,
about him.
absolutely okay,
Yeah.
okay, sweetie, it's okay, it's okay. All right, okay. So I was just talking about anyone who does this value proposition thing, because every trainer has a kind of different niche of value that he offers, and that's how the tables turn around. So please ensure that when you become a trainer, you have a different niche, a different value that you add to the table, because it is only then you become a very sound trainer. So yes, this was all about being a trainer, a purposeful journey. We have already covered the 3 pillars, the ABC concept, basically the approach, the benefits, and the cost. Since it was a 30 minutes window, so I went really fast. If you have any questions, please let me know, or we move on to the last slide. So we have 5 more minutes, but then if you have any questions, we can do that. Guys, if any questions you have, please let me know. Any questions that you would like to ask from Glady, if you have any questions, Meenakshi, Sachin, anybody, Pranali, anything that you would like to add or ask, please, you're free to share your views. Or else we can proceed.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I think we can move forward.
All right, Pranali.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's an activity, the Shark Tank activity. So it's like the prep time is 2 minutes. And as a trainer, if you have to make a pitch to an investor about yourself and your value proposition, what is that it should be? If you can just share your idea, if you want to take like some time and think on it, like 2 minutes, and just a simple thing that being a trainer, what should be your value proposition? Let's keep it really simple. Let's not go with the Shark Tank idea. So if anybody, like if you want to become a trainer, what should be your value proposition? What is that you will bring to the table? Anything that anybody would like to add, would share. If you want to take some time, you can do that.
Being a trainer, the first thing that you should like focus on is to contribute in terms of your experience that you've gained while you were through that journey. So first of all, you should like focus on your experience, and then pouring that knowledge onto the people you are giving training to, or you are like giving all your knowledge to.
All right, nice. Thank you, Pranali. Well taken. That was really nice. I absolutely agree with you on that note. Anybody else would like to share their idea?
Yeah, so when you're pitching for you being a trainer, then couple of things that I would want, would want to pitch for is what are my accomplishments? Where is that I can add value? How can I help them?
Yeah.
And if there's a dollar amount that I can create for them. So something of that sort that can help, can create a pitch for yourself.
Lovely. Great. Thank you so much, Meenakshi. And Sachin, if you'd like to add something, or
Ma'am, the value proposition basically it depends upon the sector actually or corporate actually which we are tapping. For example, if you want to become actually as a life coach, so based on your life experiences, based on your observation and analysis, which happened about your life, on the basis of that we can transfer the journey of an individual. But if you want to become a corporate trainer, then based on the corporate training need analysis, or maybe actually the structure in which they are working, and the kind of actual problems which employees are facing as of now, based on their protocol or based on their actually profile. So accordingly, actually, we will have to create our value add proposition. For example, if you are pitching ourselves as a corporate trainer for a marketing organization, then how we are going to create a value addition so that actually their profitability will be increased. If we are going to pitch ourselves as a corporate trainer for a service industry, then our value proposition will be different as compared to other one.
definitely, Sachin. Well taken, and really appreciate up your answer. Gladdy, I've read your answer, well taken and well appreciated. Thank you so much, guys, for the participation. Since the window is restricted to 30 minutes, so I'll have to wrap up the session soon. If you have any queries, please let me know. And thank you for sparing time. So there were few more who were supposed to join. I think, I don't know, maybe it's too cold and that's how they couldn't. So maybe they were busy with work, but it's absolutely fine. Thank you so much, guys, for the participation. It means a lot. And looking forward, if you want to get enrolled yourself as a certified trainer, you can let us know. And yes,
Sure, ma'am.
any
Actually,
queries? Yeah. Yes,
as far as queries are concerned, actually, I don't have any queries. Actually, you have fantastically designed your PowerPoint presentation also. Just love your energy and passion also. And the
Thank
way
you.
actually you try to showcase the importance of a trainer is really the need of the time especially during this pandemic time, where the people are actually having actually emotional crisis, financial challenges also. So as a corporate trainer, actually we can deal with them. We can actually provide them alternative solutions so that actually they will be able to cope up with such kind of challenges, and they will be more actually like enhanced and transformed person through this training. So definitely this industry has got very much wide scope, and beautifully you have actually showcased your presentation within 30 minutes, so that actually you will be able to put all and cover up every points actually which is possible as a professional, as a individual need, actually how the training is really important in our life. Really appreciated your session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sachin. Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. I so appreciate your kind words and really humbled and touched. Thank you so much, guys. So would just like to wrap up with one more edition of the slide, which is the TTT certification. What is that it offers? So it will build comfortable rapport with the participants. It will deliver content logically and following simplicity, orchestrate the optimum environment, engage the audience in multifaceted, ingenious ways, use and combine compelling audio and visual ads. So you will get the thorough of every aspect, and choose creative and stimulating delivery formats, facilitate partner and group activities, transfer information, plan and design a seamless multi-sensory training, apply accelerated learning strategies. So yes, this is what we are offering, and it's a discounted price till Feb 2022. It is for 15 hours. And if you want to go for like, the TTT certification for one-on-one coaching, the hours definitely increase. It has increased, and it is 24 hours. That is for 30,000. But if you want to do a group TTT, then it is for 15 hours, and the charges are 15,000. And what you get to know is, you will definitely understand how is that a trainer conducts himself or herself, the entire strategies, the tips and tactics to conduct yourself, and also how do you have to groom yourself, or probably present yourself as a trainer, all the strategies, the functional training, the skill-based training, the effective component, everything you will get to learn. And you will also get a chance to shadow Anubha ma'am. And and I don't know how much are you aware of her, because she's an internationally certified trainer. So get a chance to be with her and learn from her. So that's all from our side. Thank you so much, guys. And in case if you want to get the registration done, please let us know. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Nishi. It was really enlightening. I'm sure all the participants would have understood the really need of an hour and how we can actually help the generation to transform. And we really look forward to become a part of PRISM Philosophy. And we would love that you become a part of our team, because we believe in empowering, we believe in inclusivity, we believe in transforming the journey through that. So thank you so very much, and looking forward. So thank you so much, Nishi, and thank you all the wonderful participants present here.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for the participation. Thank you. Please take care. Please take care. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.